I need to decipher any of those. I really don't feel like it. Nothing. How do I know what number? Okay, maybe there's something here. Maybe it's 10. Zero. Oops, nope, didn't mean to do that. Nope. How do I know which number drawer it is? Maybe I'll get a clue here somewhere. Hello? Ah! So that's the room I was trying to get into earlier. Switch is on. There's a letter. Can't read it still. Oh, pups. Looks like big pups. Okay, I don't think we found everything that we need. Pictures. We're cutting down trees. Uh-oh. This must be during the war. This is probably someone's diary. Another book that we can pick up but not read. It's trippy. Picture? Who are you? Looks like Sean Bean. Probably is. Or maybe it's me. No, I don't think so. Well, we know the character is a guy. This one has a lock. No. I thought it was a lock that you can turn. I think I already tried my key on that one. Didn't work. Try it on this one. Nope. I just need to find water. I'm gonna do one more sweep here. There's sheet music. Let's put you here. Guess we're doing some cleaning up. Get this place tidy. It's kind of a weird setup for a home. You know what I mean? It's like a warehouse turned into a housing place. Well, at least I don't have to kill things while trying to solve a puzzle. So that's good. I think. Oh, there's more locks here. I was looking at the wrong place. Okay, this one's the C. Huzzah! Okay, this is B. Hooray! We did it. Now I just need to find this block, which is not in here. P. But that means home sweet home. And I just did this home. I think that's what it is. Okay, where's the little slash thing? I think it's over here. Home tweet home. There we go. That makes sense. Okay, let's see. Now what? If that changed, that means all these letters changed. Three, 3, 1, 1. The letters are still wrong, but I can kind of read what most of it is trying to say. Alright, it's open. Keys. Okay, what's wrong? Safe. Combination. Blue. Ooh, this one has an office. Okay, so I think I did some of the blocks, the lettering incorrectly, so I'll have to fix that. I'll go back there real quick and explore this a little bit more. I guess the only rant or negative thing I have about this game is the walking speed. But at the same time, I think the developers really wanted the players to not miss anything. Well, let's try that. Oh, and then I should probably open up this office. I like how all the rooms look different somehow. Oh, there we go. Dear Shane, how am I doing, dear? Okay, getting close. Getting really close on the lettering. Okay, apparently I can't open that one. Is there water? Hooray! We found water! Now I can water that damn plant. Micah. It's a family picture. There's twins. Yeah, I still can't read that very well. They look like real pictures of people. I wonder who they are. In real life, I mean. Nothing. It's like I can grab those canned stuff. Whoa, is that right? A, B, C, D, E. Follow these. Eric. Okay, maybe I need to work on the block still to get the letters correctly. There we go. What I said was G. So that should make sense with everything now. We can read stuff. Okay, I still have some letters wrong. Well, that's rudder. So I did do some of that, some of the letters wrong. I'm gonna need to fast forward through all this, just because it's such a strenuous process right now. Alright, so finally got all the blocks to the right letters. I think I just need to change this one to P. But I should be able to read a lot of the letters now, or the codes that are laying around. The first one that I was kind of using as a reference was a letter to the sister. And I'm guessing it's these two. I don't know which one exactly is here. It's working. But so far, from what I gather from that letter alone, some people had to leave their farms or their country home to work because there's a drought. Well, I don't know why the P is not changing, but I could have sworn to change it. So that must be the sister. How to succeed in your career. Well, this is great. I can finally read those things that I find that I wish I read at the beginning. Science fiction shorts. The Rover. Okay, I'm not gonna read all that. Like I said, you're more than welcome to pause on that particular part. It's a long one. If a robot inventor invented a machine that could make anything that started with the letter N, what would the machine create when asked to create? Nothing. Ooh. And the plot thickens. I know I have to eventually water that plant. This letter is in response to your inquiry regarding the scope of protection afforded to whistleblowers and whether you would qualify as a whistleblower under the law of this jurisdiction. From what you have conveyed to me, I believe you would be protected under the letter of the law. However, given the recent political climate, there have been several cases of individuals who deserve protection, but the government found reasons to deny them protection for political reasons. From our preliminary investigations conducted by our investigative team, it appears that there are indeed violations of several environmental laws occurring on an ongoing basis, putting the entire region at risk. My advice is for you to go public with your information, and myself and my colleagues are ready to defend you to the fullest extent provided under the law. However, I do warn you that it will be a difficult battle with many risks. Lewis Clark. So I wonder if this place was burned down. I am reaching the point where I can no longer turn a blind eye to what is going on. I am not sure what to do about it, but I just can't ignore it any longer, pretending everything is okay. What are my ethical obligations to my supervisors, to the people working under me, to the community, to myself? I've worked so hard to get where I am. It has been a long road to get to become the assistant manager of operations in my department. I am sure many would kill for my job because I get paid more and have more opportunities for future promotions. Does that all mean I should just do what my supervisors want me to do and not say anything about all the problems that I see? I just heard from a neighbor that those filing cabinets in the large community room down the hall used to be in my apartment. I guess the guy that used to live in my apartment unit, who was the manager before it took over the position, was transferred to a different district really quickly. The move was so quick that he didn't take all of his belongings with him, and a bunch of filing cabinets were left. The janitor moved them down the hall, and I don't think he even realized what is still in there. There are slides and newspaper articles in there that make me think the previous manager was concerned about some of the same awful things I am seeing now that I have his old job. I guess he never spoke up about them. I think I will. I finally found an attorney to talk with. I'm hoping he will have some advice about what I should do. I think there are definitely some laws being broken. I started to have doubts today. If I do speak out about what I am seeing, will I lose my job or will I go? Would it even make a difference? Oh, that's something I think a lot of people kind of run into from time to time in their workplace. Secrets to a powerful leader. And you, as a leader or as a manager, you kind of want to take care of everyone and make sure everyone's happy. But at the same time, you also have to take care of yourself. So I think it's always a hard decision for anyone in a leadership position. Spare keys in here. The combination is 3311. So I need to fix one more block. And I'm missing one block. I'm missing the P block, I think. This should be a Q. Everything is right. So I'm just missing a Q block. Anything back here? Q block, where are you? Can't jump. I don't know if it's in here. I just missed it. Nothing in there. So I need to run back out here. Maybe it's out here. Or is it behind this door? Nope. Yeah, I'm curious actually what happened to this place in the end. If it finally got shut down and this is just the rundown old building, or it got burned down. That's why it looks like this. Newspaper.